Live trained.
Welcome back, Life Train family, to another episode of Life Train series, Train Like a Fighter. Today we're at Daru Strong Performance in beautiful Deerfield Beach, Florida. And joining us today we have MMA royalty. He is a UFC Hall of Fame and former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Rashad Evans. Rashad,
What's up?
sweet time, my brother.
Thank you.
And putting us through this workout, guys, we have former boxing world champion, Hall of Fame as well, Coach AM.
Because I am. All right, guys, so today we're gonna take Rashad through a French contrast variation working on eccentric loading. French contrast is basically a combination of power and speed, okay? It combines complex and contrast training. Contrast training, we're gonna take the body through a heavy loaded exercise and then ask it to perform a maximally explosive exercise. Complex training, we're working with heavier loads and then going to lighter loads and faster repetition. That is what makes up a French contrast. The first one will be a goblet squat on the slant board. Goblet squat on the slant board will be 4 reps, again working on loading on the negative on the eccentric. So we're gonna get a 5 count deceleration and then hit the gas coming out of the hole. Rashad came in glowing and ready to work today, all right? But the shoes, as much as I love them, you can see how high they are off the ground. So we want to work really with as much ground force, as much ground contact as possible. So I'm going to ask Rashad to take...
My shoes are a no-go.
Shoes are a no-go. Gotta get you some Vivos.
And I tried so hard.
Get you some Vivos.
You don't match. I didn't even leave my house. I gotta be matching. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
All right, so we're going to have the balls of your feet on the floor. We're going to have your heels. So we're going to use that slant board, which will actually create more activation in VMO and glutes, quads, all right? And so that's why we'll use the slant board for this. What we'll do is right now we'll get 2 or 3 reps just to feel it out, okay? So as you descend, just want you to come down to that squat. I want you to lower slowly. We're gonna go with a 5-second eccentric for him on the way down. Right now I'm just gonna let him feel out the movement, okay? And you can see his knees coming out. That's okay. We want to look for that because we want to spread the floor from the ground, and we're going to get that opening out from these as he comes down. He's going to spread, he's going to brace, he's going to drive back up. Okay, we'll get one more. Control, good. Hold, and we'll come back up. So we're going to use a goblet squat variation again. Rashad's in what we say is off camp. Okay, he's got nothing really coming up. So we're just going to bring him back through the motions, and we'll stay kind of basic. So with the goblet squat, we're going to utilize kettlebell. We'll go with 35-pound kettlebell. We're gonna have him hold the sides of the kettlebell. Here, okay. Place it up against his sternum. He's gonna have 2 points of contact with the bell and the horns. Placed nicely against the sternum. Make sure that his lats are on. Lats are holding the weight. Abdominal wall is braced. Abdominal wall is holding him. Okay, and we're gonna be active in the glutes. So keep those elbows nice and tight against your rib cage. Chest up. Okay, we're gonna sit down into that squat again. 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna drive up out that hole. Keep that kettlebell nice and close to you. Keep it against your sternum. 2 points of contact the whole time. Keep your lats engaged. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Stabilize. I'm gonna drive out. Ready, 2 more reps there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Okay, keep that kettlebell close to your body. Drive out. We'll get 1 more rep. With French contrast, you really want to keep it between 2 and 4 reps per exercise. You're going to take about 20 seconds in between each exercise. 4 actions, good job, rest. 4 actions will constitute 1 set. You're going to work 3 to 4 sets in between each set. So after your 4 actions, you're going to rest anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes before going into another set. Now, in the case that you don't have a slant board available to you, which luckily enough we have at Drew Strong thanks to Knees Over Toes guy, you can use a plate. You can use any elevated surface to elevate your heels off the floor and again go get a little more activation out of your VMO and work on your mobility. A lot of people have ankle mobility issues that will not allow them to get the range of motion or the activation that they should normally get with that squat. So that's why we'll use slant board variation, or again, we'll use a plate. The second action will be working on his landing position. So we'll take him to an explosive jump and work on his landing, absorbing shock, absorbing force. In combat and in tactical, right, we find ourselves a lot in this position to shoot forward, to drive forward, So we're going to work in that position of creating force. So again, we're going to work on the absorption. So we're going to work on landing mechanics. We're going to have Rashad reach up tall and then come down and load. Right now, my focus is on this glute and this leg absorbing force so that I can shoot forward or shoot back up again. What this will turn into, his explosive action, would then turn into. Okay, but right now, again, we can't create force unless we can actually absorb it and then redirect it. So that's what we're going to work on today. So I'm going to have Rashad stand right next to me. Rashad's going to, again, he's going to reach all the way up as tall as he can get. And we're going to work on driving down and stabilizing for a 2 count. We're going to hold it, and then we're going to come back out of it and do it again. We're going to go 2 reps on each side. So Rashad, I'm going to have you stand up. 1, 2, good. Again, up, drop. Good. Let's go other side. Up, 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 up. Drop. Okay. Go on stabilization. Reach tall. Up, up, up. Drop. Hold, hold, hold. Good. The third action will work on his speed strength. Again, on force absorption, we'll work on the landmine and doing a reverse lunge, working into a seated position, lower position. Let the glute absorb force and driving out the hole fast. Again, working with speed strength. About 30% of load would be utilized for this off of your max effort, your 1 rep max. So we're going to use this landmine. With the landmine, we're going to work on forward intent, so force going forward as well as force coming upward, which very much simulates what we deal with in combat, in tactical, really in any sport and in life. So I'm going to have Rashad pick up the landmine with his right hand. So we're going to coil onto the left side, shorten up the left side. We're going to lengthen the right side. All right, so we talk about combat and throwing punches. You can see coiled on one side, and we're opened up on the opposing side. So with the landmine from here, we're going to work on that deceleration. We're going to come down, again, the balls of my feet, add that forward intent into the bar. I'm going to hold, and I'm going to hit the gas and drive out. So we're going to go down 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold, hit the gas, and come out. Again, working with the negative eccentric, slowing down, and this will eventually evolve into speed in a repetitive manner coming up, okay? But right now, again, about that force absorption. So this hand, I'm going to elbow, palm here, okay? So we're coiled, we're nice and tight on his left side, facing forward, okay? So we're going to work on some anti-rotation too. We don't want to have that bar spinning him out. So the anti-rotation, so we're not getting turned in. 4, 3, 2, load, 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 and respond, out. Good. Again. 4, 3, 2, up. Good. Okay, switch sides. We'll hit 2 repetitions here. So this hand, we're going to be coiled on the right side. Good. Okay. From that position, we're going to take the left leg back. 4, 3, 2, hold. Hit the gas and come out the hole. Yeah, when you come in here, because we don't want any pull in here. Keep this straight. Locked in here. Okay. So again, it's 2 repetitions. Nice and tight. Okay. Hit. Good. Okay. And the last action will be geared more towards plyometric and fast twitch movement. So we'll be looking at him getting absorption on a ice skater with a band. We'll do 1 rep there. So basically, French contrast again, we're going from a heavy load to an explosive movement, speed strength, and then plyometric, all to eventually build up maximal force production and repetition of force. So Rashad's gonna load his left glute. He's gonna jump out to his right. The band is gonna give that overspeed response that we're looking for. To jump back onto his left leg gonna teach to absorb that force. As we go through the weeks, the number of the reps will increase from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, so we get that repetitive plyometric action. Yeah. 1, 2, good. 1 more, go. Hit, back in, hold, good. We'll do 1 on the other side. Okay. So gonna load that right glute, jump out, respond, hold. You got this.
I got it.
Ready? Jump out, respond, hold, and relax. Okay, so that over the weeks, as we're bringing from working through the eccentric to the final stage working concentric, will be a repetitive action. What we say is overspeed, working the fast twitch muscle, working that plyometric activity.
All right, guys, that's a wrap for today's episode. Phenomenal workout. Rashad, thanks for allowing us coming into your strength and conditioning program. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And Coach, amazing as always. Thank
Pleasure
you
was
very
mine.
much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Second shot always good.
Yeah.
It's good training with Coach Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie and I started working together when I started getting back into MMA again. I needed her for my return to UFC or to mixed martial arts in general when I fought in Eagle FC. And you know, I didn't know what I was gonna do. My body has been out for 5 years and I just was feeling a little bit like, you know, my time might have passed. But working with Ann, you know, she got me back, you know, where I need to be and beyond. You know, she started working with my knee. I had 2 ACL surgeries and had a really hard time just gaining the mobility that I had. But I lost a lot of core strength throughout the years of just not competing and not being active. And she really just hit me at a core fundamental basis. A lot of, you know, just body weight stuff for the first while until my body got used to just moving again. And then we escalated to more like lifting weights and then more stuff that was sports specific. But Coach Anne-Marie, she's a good coach because she knows how to listen to an athlete. She's not one of those coaches who just like to put you through a workout to see you just sweat and just throw up. She wants to see you actually improve. She wants to see you get stronger, and she does that with the strength of program.